Let me put on my headphones. Actually, God will.
All right. Keep YouTube
I really
running,
won't
but just to mute the sound.
I think it was actually coming from my speakers, not your YouTube, because I already muted it. So
yeah, all right. So what do you want to say to us, Mr. No?
Well, so I think we should keep it organized a little bit. So if you want to just ask me a few questions, whatever you think about Islam, I can answer it, God willing, and then I can just ask you questions so we can kind of.
No, I don't want to ask you the questions. I want you to tell me something good about Islam, anything. Feel free. How you can convince you? We have like 800 Christians maybe listening, and God knows how many later, thousands will listen to this, and you are live on YouTube. How you can prove to those Christians that Islam is from God?
Yeah, that's fine. So the core teaching of Islam is to reverence God alone, submit to God, and to do good and be righteous, as it says over and over in the Quran, and it forbids evil. And clearly says that those who believe and do good works will go to paradise, God willing, and hell is the abode of the criminals. The main teaching. That's what everything falls under in Islam.
So is good work including you beat them up and that will give them deeds to go to paradise?
Beat who up?
Yeah, like here the hadith in front of us here, it says that the prophet saying that the one who he beat him up, he made a condition with Allah that he will give him reward. So the prophet, he beat you, or even he cursed you, or even he said a bad word to your mother or your father, like, you know, dirty language, and that will give you blessing from Allah, and obviously that will take you to heaven. Is that the way to go to heaven?
No, that doesn't make any sense. And I don't follow hadiths, and I don't believe him anyway, because there's no way to verify him. They were just written hundreds of years after he was gone.
No, this is Sahih. Okay, so you believe in the Quran only? You don't believe in the hadith?
Yeah, no, because the Quran is from God. Hadiths were just invented by men for what they thought that they heard him say. They're additional books, and there's no way to really verify whether or not he said that.
All right. What about the Quran? If there's any way to verify that he said anything in the Quran? What is the proof that the Quran is from God anyway? How you can prove to us
I'm okay
that the Quran is from God?
Well,
as long you said you want to verify. Yes. How you can verify?
Well, I don't think that there's a way to prove it 100%. I believe it is. However, there is some evidence that it is.
Like what?
Just based off what it teaches. Well, like the prose and how it's written, how clear it is.
How clear?
Just the overall style.
I don't know. The
Quran, how clear it is.
My friend, as I know, the Quran says nobody understands the Quran save Allah. So how clear it is?
Well, it says it's in a clear Quran. I know you can hear the typing, but I'll find the.
No problem. I reject it.
I've been working on the railroad all the live long day. I've been working on the railroad just to pass the time away. Can't you hear the whistle blowing? Rise up so early in the morn. Can't you hear the captain shouting? Dinah, blow your horn. Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn? Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah, strumming on the old banjo. Fee-fi, fiddly-I-o, fee-fi, fiddly-I-o, fee-fi, fiddly-I-o, strumming on the old banjo.
You are a kid. You are a kid. You are a liar. I don't respect you. Answer.
In a debate, they don't allow one person to constantly yell and interrupt the other person.
You are the one. You are the one who interrupting. I'm asking you. You change the topic. You change the topic because you are a coward. Now answer. Stop talking. Stop talking. Saying nothing. What is the answer? What is the answer? What is the answer? You potato. What is the answer? Are you going to answer or not? Are you going to answer?
If there's any Christians who want to have a real discussion, then contact me. We can have an actual
No, don't
debate.
run, don't
Not
run.
this
Who
try-
are they? The people of the book. You coward. Why you want to leave? Just tell us who
You
is the
see
people
how
of
he
the book.
just interrupts?
You
He's
coward.
like a little kid.
I am interrupting.
Just
I
interrupts
am not
sometimes
interrupting. I'm waiting
and
for you to
insults.
answer. I gave you the mic 15 minutes ago.
He
Until now,
can't
you want
have
to
a
answer.
real discussion.
You
That's why he'll
coward.
never
Don't run
be
and
on
don't
an
hang
actual
up.
debate.
Don't hang up.
Imagine like in a
Okay, I'm
university,
not going to
and
talk.
this
I'm
guy
waiting
is
for
just
the answer.
interrupting and telling.
I'm waiting for the answer. Go ahead.
Okay, then let's be fair. I will answer one more of your questions.
No,
and you have to
okay,
answer some
not
of
one
my
more. No,
questions.
just answer
I-
this one. Just answer this
Shut
one,
up.
please.
Stop it.
You say there's no Christian,
Okay,
there's no
if
Jews
you
in
stop
chapter 9, verse
interrupting, I'll
29.
answer.
Listen, you say there's no Christian, there's no Jews in 9:29, and this is the translation you choose.
We've gone over this 5 times.
No, you did not. You did not read
I'll
the
answer
word.
it one
You
more
did
time.
not read. You did not read the people of the book. It says
Yes, I did.
people of the book. Who are the people of the book?
It doesn't say that. Right
It
here.
doesn't say that. It's in the front of us on the screen.
929.
It's in the front of us in the screen. Are you stupid? It's in the screen. Everybody's laughing
it
at you.
doesn't.
This is
It
the
says-
monotheist group editor translation. Read it, guys. This is the translation you choose for me. Stop lying.
No. Fight those who do not believe in God or the last day. That's what it says. Nor do they restrict what God and his messenger have restricted, nor do they uphold the system of truth from among the people who have been given the book. Talking
Thank
about
you.
the
Who
Quran.
are they? The
Until
one,
they
the
pay
people.
reparations.
Wonderful. Who are
Until
they?
they're-
You said it doesn't say Christian or Jews. Who are they? The people of the book.
It doesn't say Christian. It's talking about
My
the system
friend,
of
who
truth.
are they? The people of
When
the
you
book.
give them the
Who
book.
are they? The people of the book. The Hindus, the Buddhas, the atheists. Who are
No.
they? Who are they?
It's the polytheists.
Who are
that
they?
explained
The people of the
earlier
book. The
in the
people of the
surah.
book are
I just
polytheists.
told
Are you a donkey? What is their
Stop
book? What
interrupting.
is the name of their book?
You
What
need-
is the name
you
of
need to
the
learn
What is the
to
name
talk
of
to
their
people
book?
like an
What is,
adult if you want to
shut
have
up,
a
you
real
idiot. Don't call me
conversation.
again. You are just a kid donkey. Coward. Every single Muslim agree that this is about I lost my voice. Christian friends, do you agree with the old? I agree with every verse in the Old Testament, and we are not ashamed of it. But because you are ashamed, you are covering up. You are reading for me a book written thousands of years ago, fit for their time, and because the Jews are people of dignity, not like you, who your prophet allow you to hire women for sex. So if a woman, she did do adultery, anyway, the punishment for adultery in the Jewish law is death. It is death anyway. And your prophet, he copied that from the Jews. But yet we cannot find it in the Quran. And you coward, you say to me you follow the Quran only. But we cannot find the punishment of adultery in the Quran of stoning. Why? Because the goat ate it. And look, we showed him the translation he chose. He jumped it. He did not read the people of the book, and he did not agree. He did not say who are those people of the book. And later at the end he says the polytheist. What is the polytheist? Is that a new religion? What is that? Who is the one giving the book? What is the name of the book? What's that? Coward. But I'm so glad that you've been cut and recorded. Christian Prince, do you agree with burning? Do you agree with the stoning? Today we don't stone. Obviously we don't do that. What does that mean? That means that this was fit for that time. Even Jesus in his time, he said to them, to the women who the Jews, they were going to stone her, he said, I don't judge you too, and he let her free. Jesus said, it's been said to you, but I say to you, which means there is something being said to the Jews, and there is something being said to us, including the Jews too, who follow the Messiah. You are silly and you are stupid. The children of Adam, they used to have sex with their sister. Can we do that? It was allowed for a reason, for a time. But you Muslims, you are ashamed of your book. But the most amazing thing that this person who is opening Google and try to ask me questions about the Bible, he said amazing answers like the sun set in the murky water, and the sun, yes, every day goes from the east to the west, agreeing with the Quran and claiming that this is what is right. You might agree, disagree about the Bible, but to be honest, always about the Old Testament, we have to compare how people used to live thousands of years ago. When the Jews, they have a law, other nations, they used to eat each other alive. Actually, not long time ago, Christianity come to many nations, and those nations used to eat people alive. They cook them, they eat them. So we are talking about Allah when the Arab, your ancestors, Muhammad himself, he used to worship stones thousands of years after Moses, kissing stones. And if this is horrible, why your prophet he follow Moses and why he approve him? You see what happened always, you will see somebody, he will come in the year 2019. He says, look what it says here. We'll go there and live at that time. At that time, everybody lived by the sword and died by the sword. And this is a small society. They are called Jews. They want to be sure that this is an extreme punishment, so nobody will do it. So when you do that, you know that what you are going to face. You do it, it's mean you choose the punishment. You have no problem. When here in America it says, if you kill somebody, some state agree with the execution. They will execute you. It's mean you don't care. Execute me, I will kill him. When you break the law, knowing what the punishment is not a secret. That's mean you are willing to take care, to take all the way up to the punishment if they discover you did. So when we speak about something, we speak about it in the time and in the history. We don't compare it today. Until now in Texas, there is a law. It says women underwear are not allowed to publish in the public with men underwear. When we hear this, we laugh. But because you are comparing a law was exist 200 years ago with today, where neither men or women wearing underwear no more. So, you know, when a Muslim he tried to put down the Old Testament, we laugh at you. Muhammad, he came thousands of years after Moses, and he take us back to the cave time. And the proof, it is you who said that the sun set in the murky water. That is beyond the cave time. And look here at the Prophet Muhammad, who is supposedly a prophet of God. He says that if a woman they are lesbian, we jail them until they die. Do you agree with jailing women who they are lesbian until they die? What, you will say no? Or you will say yes? Or you are a hypocrite? The law of Moses is the law of Moses. Now this is your law. And if somebody is a gay, we beat him with sandals. And here you see how the God of Islam is discriminating between men having sex together and women having sex together. If a man have sex with a man, we beat him with sandal, and if he repent, we let him go. But if a woman having sex with the women, we jail them until they die. What kind of justice is that? Why the punishment for women she is being lesbian is jail until they die, but if a man is being a gay, he repent, and the punishment maximum, you beat him with sandal. You beat a gay with a sandal, he get excited. Sandals, and if you repent, you let him go. But yet the women, if she have the same crime, we jail them until they die. Why? Which one is more ugly? Two women kissing each other, touching each other, or a man doing a man? Which one is more ugly? So why the punishment of the women have no mercy, and until death you jail them, but a man, if you repent, he go? So you don't follow the, why you Muslims you claim that you are follow the law of Abraham and the law of Moses? The law of Moses doesn't say that. You are a hypocrite. You claim that Muhammad claiming that Moses was a Muslim prophet. Okay, where is the Muslim prophet who followed Moses? The Muslim prophet. Moses is a Muslim prophet, Muhammad is a Muslim prophet. So how come the law of Muhammad has nothing to do with the law of Moses? And you notice like how he keeps shouting, talking, he will not answer. I said to you, I agree with everything in the Bible. I agree with everything. Those things fit perfectly for that time. At that time, people don't have even law. People, people live by the sword and die by the sword. Israel, the whole nation, been taken as slaves. The whole nation, not 100, 200. They grab them all as if they are goats. Have you ever heard of such a thing? So you want to compare people who live 3,000 years ago with people who live 3,000 years ago. Not you come today where women, they go in the beach and they are almost wearing nothing. You see, when we compare the Quran, we compare it with the Quran, not with today. We prove Islam to be false at the time of Muhammad, not necessarily today. Hypocrisy. And look, he said to me, I don't believe in the hadith. But isn't it the Quran said that you have to obey the Prophet in order to obey Allah? How you don't believe in the hadith? You are a hypocrite. But I believe he said to me that, so he will avoid showing him the hadith. He will say to himself, okay, I will say to him, I don't believe in the hadith, and that will cut any try from him to get me busted from the hadith. I will say, I don't believe in the hadith. That's it, it's gone. But the Quran written in the same time, and there's nobody have the Quran. Actually, nobody have the book of Al-Bukhari. Al-Bukhari, I reject it.
I've been working on the railroad all the live long day. I've been working on the railroad just to pass the time away. Can't you hear the whistle blowing? Rise up so early in the morn. Can't you hear the captain shouting? Dinah, blow your horn. Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn? Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah, strumming on the old banjo. Fee-fi, fiddly-I-o. Fee-fi, fiddly-I-o. Fee-fi, fiddly-I-o. Strumming on the old banjo.
Bukhari does not exist. Nobody have the book of Sahih Muslim. Does not exist. Nobody. Those books are not printed. This is somebody claimed that this is what Al-Bukhari said. Same for the Quran. We don't have the Quran. Nobody have the Quran. All the Qurans they have is written centuries after Muhammad. It's coming from a recitation. Even the official Quran, which is printed by Saudi Arabia, in the first page it says that this Quran is according to the recitation of Muhammad. Recitation. Because there's no book. So what is your book? And not only that, Muhammad himself, he said that the one who obey the messenger, he obey Allah. You say I don't believe in the hadith. That means the Quran proven to us to be short of logic, because now how we can obey the prophet if we don't receive the word of the prophet? Correct, guys? If I'm a Muslim, God forbid, and I want to obey the messenger, how I can obey the messenger if I did not get the words of the messengers? Because the Quran says I have to obey the messenger and by obeying the messenger I obey Allah, because Muhammad is more important than Allah. Okay, I want to obey the messenger. What is the word of the messenger? The Quran is the word of Allah, supposedly. So how you lie to us and you say I am not going to accept the hadith? How we can obey Allah messenger without the hadith? Right now, listen. I want every one of you to copy this video, especially since we start talking, and let everybody laugh at this cult who believe that the sun set in the murky water, and this guy trying to convince us that the sun is so small. Actually, you know what? I'm going to replay it. Hold on. I don't know how long ago he called me, because this is fun.